name is Mystica, and I am so excited to show you my fuzzy poi from Flow Toys. And these guys are about $25 on Flow Toys right now. But when I started poi about, I want to say like 7 years ago, I actually started with just long socks, and you just stick some tennis balls on them and you've got amazing poi, and those will last you for years too. And you can get rainbow striped socks. They're really cute. So that's my recommendation. I want to get you guys going with some butterflies because I want to work you up into some more intermediate butterfly moves. So we'll start with some butterflies. And as a beginner, I want everybody to start out just going like this. So this is your same time wheel plane. And this is your split time wheel plane. So just try that. So we're going to start on wheel plane to get our butterflies. So we've got like this, same time, and like this, split time. So if you want to pause this and just do that a few times, that's going to be really important. So we're going to start with our same time in wheel plane. Wheel plane is, you can imagine that you're like a bus and there's wheels, right? And we're going to work slowly into wall plane. So wall plane is right in front of you like this. So I actually want you to do this too. So this is wall plane. And then switch to the other one, wall plane. And right now I'm going inward. Inward. And then switch, so this is outward. Outward wall plane. And outward wall plane. And this is called wall plane because it's almost like you're up against a wall. You could literally practice this by going up against a wall. And the idea is that you want it to be directly in front of you. You don't want it to be wonky like this, right? You want it to be either wheel plane or you want it to be wall plane. So it's like you have a box, right? You're either against this wall of the box or this wall of the box. But what we're going to do to get our butterfly is we're going to choose which hand we want to be in front, and it doesn't really matter which one it is. I'm going to choose this hand. This is my right hand. And we are going to go from our wheel plane, and we're going to slowly bring them into wall plane. So I don't know if you saw what I did there. I'll do it again. This could take a little bit longer for you. I would go, at a slow pace like this, and just slowly make them diagonal. See how they're not hitting each other? Because one of them is a little bit higher. So I want you to look at my hands. They're not at the same length exactly. One of my hands is slightly higher than the other, and this can be really, really subtle because you want it to look like your hands are together, right? So one of them is just a tiny bit higher, and the reason why you can roll these up in practice is because as long as one hand is higher than the other, your arms aren't going to hit when you're doing this, right? And essentially this is what we want our poi to be doing, is this. If we were to put them at the same time and the same height, they would just hit each other, right? But if one of them is a little bit higher than the other, then they don't hit. So we're going to do the same thing. I just unraveled them there. We're going to do the same thing where one hand is a tiny bit higher, and the motion of our hands is kind of an up and down motion. Once you get it going, I'm just going up and down, up and down. So let's start from the beginning again. We're going forward on our wheel plane, and we're slowly slanting. So now one poi is going over the other one, and they're coming together closer. Maybe your hands are out here a little bit more. So you're going to bring your hands closer and closer together and bring your planes straighter and straighter into wall plane. And now my planes are in wall plane. So if I were to walk up against a wall, essentially they'd be dragging along the wall and they wouldn't be hitting each other. And they wouldn't be hitting the wall. One hand is slightly above. All right, so now we're doing butterfly. And this is a same time butterfly because we started in same time. I'm gonna go back to same time, wheel plane. Now what if we start in split time wheel plane? So we're gonna be doing a split time butterfly if we start in split time wheel plane, right? So slowly bringing my arms together and also slowly bringing my poi into wall plane. So the difference between split time and same time is instead of going at the exact same time, they're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One hand is still on top. And now my poi are in wall plane. So again, if I were to walk up against a wall, they wouldn't hit the wall, they would drag along the wall. And they're not hitting each other because one of my hands, my right hand right now, is above the other one. All right, so we're doing split time butterfly. Good job. And now same time butterfly. See if you can switch between split time and same time. Your hands are already in the right place. And this is our end result. We want both of our hands to be touching essentially. Because in the end, that's what looks awesome, right? So if they're out here, I would just call this same time opposites. The reason is because they're going in opposite directions, right? They're going inward toward each other. Same time opposites. It's not a butterfly until you really have your hands together, so it looks like butterfly wings that are flapping. Or back into split time butterfly. And again, if I bring my hands back out here, which you're gonna wanna do when you're learning it, before you bring your hands together, this is split time opposites. All right, now we're gonna go the other way. So we're going backwards now in wheel plane. Same time, wheel plane spinning backwards. And we're gonna slowly come together. Keep the same hand on top. Right now my right hand is on top. So now we're going outward, right? The poi are going away from each other. We're doing our same time butterfly outward. All right, and we have our poi in wall plane. Good job. And let's go back into wheel plane. Let's go split time. Split time wheel plane. And they're going backwards, right? They're facing behind us. And let's tilt our planes. Slowly bring them into wall plane and bring our arms together. And now we're in split time butterfly going outward. All right. So just to recap, what we learned how to do is we did a butterfly in same time, inward. Right now my right hand's on top, but I do want you to practice it with your other hand on top too. So now my left hand's on top. So once you get it with your right hand, redo it with your left hand, just because it's good to be able to do either one on top if you want to. Opa. So, so we got same time inward or same time outward butterfly. And then we have split time inward and split time outward butterfly. And once you're able to do all of those, I want you to practice going inward, same time, and then split time. And then I want you to go outward. Oh, I forgot to do same time, but you could do split time and then same time. And then, if you started with your right hand, I want you to do it with your left hand on top, same thing. Eventually you can do a thread the needle, which means you're actually switching which hand is on top. So that's a more intermediate move. But once you have this, then you can type in thread the needle, and there's plenty of videos online about that, or I might teach you how to do it in another video. So that's where you're going. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I'm going to be doing an intermediate video next, playing with some of these concepts. So once you have mastered the butterfly, you can check back in. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had fun.